The only video you need to watch to master the homestead system is finally here. I'm Shu, and let me guide you through everything you need to know about building your dream farmland. To unlock the homestead, you will first need to finish the Childhood Reverie quest. Clean up the Blissful Retreat, and you are officially on your way to creating your dreamland. Simply think of the homestead as your own personal domain, where you can freely build, farm, and hire workers, or retainers to be exact. While you can build on either the Blissful Retreat or Beyond Mundane Island, I highly suggest you settle down on Beyond Mundane Island. In the homestead, you will be managing 3 types of currency. One is bounty gourds. This is your main currency. You spend it in the homestead shop to buy seeds, facilities, and furniture to raise your prosperity points and upgrade your homestead level. The primary way to earn bounty gourds is by selling food, but completing weekly orders and chapter goals is by far the fastest method. 2 is golden grain. This currency can be used in the personal shop to buy exclusive homestead outfits, vivid blueprints, and much more. You can earn golden grain by completing weekly orders and participating in the Young Masters Routine weekly event. Last on is celestial harvest. This currency is used specifically to buy high prosperity furniture. You can accumulate this simply by harvesting your farming fields. Now, let's dive into the core mechanics. Simply put, you are now the true master of the Blissful Retreat and must manage the inn inherited from Aunt Han. Your main objective is to level up your homestead, which costs a significant amount of bounty gourds. Each level has specific prosperity requirements, facility level milestones, and a hefty gourd fee. To increase your prosperity points, you must place down homestead furniture, and keep in mind, only homestead furniture grants prosperity. As I mentioned, your main source of gourds will come from completing chapter goals and the Trade for Profits weekly orders, though you will also earn extra by catering food and drinks to customers. Since you own the place, you can't handle all the cooking and catering by yourself. That's where retainers come in. You can recruit workers from all over Qinghe to help you out. Click the Retainers button in the upper right corner to check on your workers' status, including their names, current jobs, skill levels, vigor bars, and current locations. In the lower right corner, click the Recruit button to read through the resumes, pick anyone you like, and go hire them. Now, back to the inn. You have your staff ready to cook and cater, but where are the ingredients? A standard eating dish usually requires 3 ingredients: 1 meat or fish, and 2 vegetables. A drinking dish requires 2 vegetables and 1 carafe. For vegetables, you can plant them yourself in the farming menu. Head over there, place down a field, and enter farm mode. Here, you have 4 main actions. 1. Sow. Quickly plants your seeds with Tai Chi. 2. Water. Decreases the time it takes for crops to grow with Flute of the Tide. 3. Fertilize. Increases the crop output of the field with Blinding Mist. 4. Harvest. Collects your grown crops with Wolf-like Frenzy. You can select which seeds you want to sow in the config menu and quickly access the shop through that shortcut. Once you reach levels 5, 6, and 8, you will unlock the Auto Farm feature. This amazing feature lets you freely mix, match, and automate any seeds together. Just select your desired seeds, add extra fertilizer for maximum yield, and set your auto farming duration. Auto farming costs a small fee of 1 bounty gourd per hour, with a minimum requirement of 2 hours and a maximum cap of 72 hours. Now that your vegetables are taken care of, how do we get meat? Head over to local specialties. Here, you can dispatch workers to catch fish, hunt for meat, collect stone, and gather timber. This is the most crucial part of maintaining your supply chain. With your raw ingredients ready, you can start cooking. But what about the drinks? Since you already have workers gathering stone and timber, let's head over to the Aromas Brewery to brew some wine. However, we are still missing 1 key item: the carafe. Time to head to the porcelain kiln to craft some. Each wine recipe requires a different flask, so make sure to double check the requirements before kilning. To summarize the entire pipeline, hire workers from the Retainers menu, assign them to collect raw ingredients via local specialties, and manage your farming fields. Next, head to the porcelain kiln to craft your wine flasks. Once all materials are ready, produce your wine at the Aromas Brewery, and finally, head back to the Blissful Retreat to cook dishes and serve your customers. Don't forget that your workers need to rest or they will become completely exhausted. Open the warehouse menu in the upper right corner, select retainers, and set up your Auto Vigor recovery food. I highly suggest setting the threshold to 30% because each food item will recover exactly 70% of their energy bar. If your workers do happen to burn out, remember to place them in the crane retreat so they can recover much faster. By watching up to this point, you now know how to manage every menu of the inn. Another fantastic new feature is the Young Masters routine, which rewards you with extra gourds and golden grain. You can run this mode up to 3 times per week, and each run consists of 4 periods. In each period, you will choose between 3 options. Pick whichever activity fits your needs, but I highly recommend keeping an eye out for recruit talents. This is a must pick if you want to recruit special workers. Another great choice is toasting the new vintage, which reduces all wine production times. You can also pick an hour of ease to instantly recover vigor for all your retainers. There's also an option that levels up your workers' skills, though I didn't roll it this week, so let me know the activity name in the comment. You also have access to a special activity called Talks by Table. After finishing a meal, you can send gifts to certain special workers. I've put together a full list of their preferred gifts right here on the screen. Make sure to save it so you can gift them the correct items next time for extra rewards. Now, it's time for my top tips and tricks to optimize your progression. Tip 1. At lower homestead levels, always prioritize trade for profit orders and upgrade your homestead the exact moment you get the chance. Don't worry about spending all your gourds. Whenever you level up, the game gifts you a huge batch of extra gourds back. Tip 2. Always pick food and drink recipes that share 1 or 2 identical ingredients. This massively simplifies your farming rotation and keeps your inn running with 0 stress. Tip 3. Focus on leveling up your local specialties worker skills to the highest tier possible. The higher their skill levels, the more stable your raw material supply chain becomes. Tip 4. If the system feels a bit too complicated, you can just copy my exact level 5 and level 6 automatic layouts from my YouTube shorts to completely eliminate the stress. Tip 5. Make sure to buy and place down all of these 5 specific weekly items. This trick minimizes the gourd cost of furniture while granting a massive spike in prosperity points. If you need any extra help, head down to the video description and join our Discord community. And congrats! You are now the true master of the blissful retreat, knowing how to manage an inn, expand a village, and organize your finances like a pro. I'm Shu, and I'll see you in the next video.